Hello students, I am Swati Kedar. In today's C# session, we are going to see one more C# practice program that is on the loops. The loops are the while loop and do while loop. You know already while loop and do while loop. Varsha ma'am already told you in C# theory class. The while loop, it checks the first condition. If the condition is true, then it execute code block and it repeats the condition until this condition becomes reach to false. If the condition is false, it come out of the loop. And the do while loop is the variant of the while loop. It first execute the code block, then it checks for the condition. If the condition is true, then it repeat the loop until the condition becomes reach to false. If the condition is false, then it come out of the loop. This is the while and do while loop. And this program we are going to see the execution in two ways. The first way in Visual Studio 2017, and the second way we type the program on notepad and execute on developer command prompt. So we start with the first way in Visual Studio 2017. First we have to open the Visual Studio, go to File, New, Project, Visual C#, console app.NET framework, and give here your project name or a file name. I give here while, do while name for the project, and give here location for your project. For that you have to browse, go to the drive, choose your folder or create your new folder. I choose this C# program folder and click on select folder and click on OK. After the clicking on OK, the C# file will be open, and this comes by default. You don't change it. And I have already created here one file for the while loop program. So go through the program. You already know this. Using system, this is the namespace. It contains classes, methods, data types. Using system.collection.generic, it contains garbage collection data. Using system.link, it links one file to another file. Using system.text, it contains text. After that, we created here namespace while loop. Under the namespace, we have created here classes and methods. After that, class program, you can change here name of a class. After the class, under the class, we have created here main method, static void main, string args, and program execution start from this method only, main method. Under the main method, we have created here two variables of a type integer and initialized to 0, int I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, and console dot write line in bracket in double quote while loop. This line simply prints console dot write line simply prints the while loop on the console. After that, we have taken here while I is less than 5, I is less than 5, then it execute this code console dot write line I, it prints the value of I. After that, I will be incremented by 1, and close the while loop. After that, console dot write line in bracket in double quote do while loop, it line simply prints the do while loop on the console. After that, we have taken here do while loop, do in bracket console dot write line j. We have simply printed here variable j, value of j, and j will be incremented by 1, and bracket complete while j is less than 5, semicolon, console dot read line method, semicolon, all brackets you have to close and save the program. And after the saving the program, we go for execution. For execution, you have to click on start. After the clicking on start, the console will be open and you see here the output of this program. The while loop, it displaying 0 1 2 3 4. Do while loop 0 1 2 3 4. The output will be same of this while and do while loop. In the while loop, I is less than 5, as is I is here initialized 0. 0 is less than 5, as its condition is true. Then it prints the I value. I value is here 0, and after the printing 0, it increments the I value. Now I value is here 1, and 1 is less than 5, as condition is true. Then it prints I value. I value is 1. Then here it prints the 1. Now I value will be incremented by 1. Now I value is 2. Then 2 is less than 5, as the console.writeLine here prints the I value is 2. After that, I value incremented by 1. Now I value is 3. Then it prints the 3 here. Then I value will be incremented by 1. Then I value is now 4. Then 4 is less than 5, as here 4 will be printed. After that, I value incremented by 1. Now I value is 5. 5 is less than 5. No, the condition is false, so it come out of the loop. And do while also same here. In do while loop, first it prints the value of j. Here you see here the j value is initialized to 0, so it simply prints the 0 here. After that, I value will be incremented by 1, that is 1. Then I value is 1. Then it checks for the condition. 1 is less than 5, as the condition is true. Then it repeats the loop till the condition becomes false. This is the execution of while and do while loop program in Visual Studio. Now we are going to see this program in, we type the program in second way. We type the program in Notepad and execute on developer command prompt. For that, you have to open Notepad and copy that program from the Visual Studio and paste on Notepad. Paste it here and save that program or save that file. For that, you have to go to File, Save, go to D drive, create your folder or give here file name while. I give here file name while loop dot cs. Give the extension cs for the C# files, don't forget it, and click on save. The file will be saved. After the saving, go for execution. Open the developer command prompt 2017. By default we are in C drive, so we have to go to D drive. For that, D:. Now we are in D drive. Give the path for your folder cd C# program, enter. Now we are in our folder. Now we go for compilation. For compilation, you have to type here csc space file name while loop with extension .cs, enter. The file will be compiled. After that, we go for execution. For execution, you have to give here only file name without extension while loop, enter. It will be showing the output of while and do while loop. This is the execution in two ways, in Visual Studio and developer command prompt.